hello, hola, bonjour, ciao, ni hao, guten tag, assalamu alaikum. Hello and welcome in all the beautiful languages of the world. My name is Youssef Abdelmoula, and I serve as the 2019-2020 SNPhA President at the Rutgers Ernest Mara School of Pharmacy. Today, through this video, we aim to show you the hundreds of events that we have held throughout the year to impact our community, whether it be through the health, the education, and the overall wellness of each member. We'll start by introducing our very own and very well-esteemed Dean Nancy Cintron.
Hello, my name is Nancy Cintron, and I am the Associate Dean for Student Services and the Founding Director for the Educational Opportunity Fund Program and the Advisor for the Student National Pharmaceutical Association at the Ernest Mara School of Pharmacy at Rutgers, the State University of New Jersey. Shining a light on the health inequities and the health disparities of our society have always been interwoven into the fabric of what I do and are at the core of what SNPhA embodies. The SNPhA leadership and its members have done an exceptional job with their committees in providing outreach and service to our communities through their creative, thinking outside the box initiatives and genuine heartfelt programs, which you will hear about in the subsequent videos. Even though the students had to leave the university campus and were dispersed throughout the state of New Jersey and even the country, this did not stop them from working together virtually and going above and beyond to find creative ways to provide programs and services to help the community and those with the greatest needs. I hope through the videos that follow, it will capture and do justice to the hard work, dedication, unwavering commitment, and all of the accomplishments that our Rutgers University SNPhA chapter has achieved. Thank you for your time and consideration and for recognizing our chapter. Be well, stay strong, and stay safe.
Hi, my name is Chandni Patel, and I served as the Vice President of the Rutgers SNPhA chapter during the 2019-2020 year, and I served as the head chair of the Remember the Ribbon initiative. Throughout the year, we held a lot of events that built upon what we have done in the past, but we expanded the initiative to collaborate with a lot of other committees, including the Mental Health Committee as well as the Project Keepsake Committee. So some of the events that we held was a movie night that was based on LGBTQ rights and to show its relation to HIV/AIDS. We also held a table at Walgreens in the New Brunswick community during World AIDS Day. So we had the opportunity to talk to both patients and just the community in general about HIV/AIDS and why it's so important to get tested. And another event that we held was a tabling event at the Livingston Campus Center, where we were able to talk to students by playing games and just to educate them about HIV/AIDS and to expand knowledge about the disease. Another one of our initiatives is Operation Immunization. And throughout the year, this committee has held multiple events to raise awareness about the importance of vaccines, which is especially important during this pandemic. Some of the events that the committee held included tabling events at multiple campus centers, and this was a great way to educate students on which vaccines they should be getting and why they're important. For example, we held tabling events during World Polio Day to have students color their pinky purple, as well as having games to educate students on important vaccines around the world. We also hold a Jeopardy event, which is a fun, great way for students to have fun, but also be educated about vaccines and why they're so important. So another one of our initiatives is Project Keepsake, where we educated students on CKD, the importance of kidney donation, and how to get involved in becoming a part of the transplant registry. So one of our events was holding a student-run grit class, which is a high-intensity workout, and this was a great way to get students to become active and participate in a heart-healthy lifestyle. Another event that we had was the Fall Food Fest, which we did in collaboration with the Operation Diabetes Committee. So this was just a great way to encourage students to eat healthier by handing out nice alternatives such as granola and trail mix, and just promoting a healthy diet.
Hi, my name is Nandini Patel, and I'm currently the president of SNPhA. Last year, I served as the president-elect and also the head chair of the Mental Health Committee. Our aim as a mental health committee was really to spread awareness about the different mental health disease states and also to alleviate some of the stigma surrounding various issues. Our first event was in collaboration with RTR, and it was the LGBTQ movie night, in which we showed a movie regarding LGBTQ and the struggles they have faced to come this far. We were happy to shed positive light on the issue, and people were really trying to figure out how they could get involved and help this population. Our second event was Substance Abuse Readdressed, which also garnered a lot of student attention. In this event, we invited a professor to talk about how addiction is really more of a brain disease rather than a choice. We also had a DEA agent come in and talk about all the programs in place to prevent diversion and to really help anyone facing opioid addiction problems in their family or in their environment. Although we were cut short last semester, our diabetes committee was still able to host some great events. One of our first events was the annual Fall Food Festival, held in collaboration with our Project Keeps It committee, where we set up a smoothie station and a trail mix station in the middle of the atrium so students could enjoy healthy snacks and learn to take these recipes home and implement them. As you can see, I have some almond milk and grapes here, so these were just some of the ingredients we used for our smoothies. And with our trail mix, we had various different healthy options as well. The second event our diabetes committee held was a World Diabetes Day, which was November 14th. We set up a table in the pharmacy atrium, which is where all of our students come together and study and enjoy their lunch, etc. So this was really up and center, and we had students talk about diabetes and spread awareness of how to prevent diabetes so that they could take this knowledge home to their family and friends. Our Legislation and Professionalism Committee also held some great events despite the short semester. One of our first events and most well-known events was Mid-Year Fright Night, where we invite residents and fellows to talk about their experiences and talk about mid-year, the application process, the interview process, and all of these things that may interest the students. We open up the event to students in their PP1 years all the way to their P4 years so that they can really learn about these events and gain exposure early on so they can be prepared when the time comes around for them to think about residencies and fellowships. One of our other events was also a juuling night held in collaboration with AMCP to talk about the negative consequences of juuling. And considering that this was a very relevant topic last year, this was a hit event. One of the other things our committee did was write letters to the Senate pertaining to various different healthcare issues, including EpiPens and insulin costs.
My name is Jenny, and I was the Cultural and Interprofessional Outreach Chair for the 2019-2020 year. The goal of SNPhA focuses on celebrating intercultural diversity among members of the Rutgers community and other schools. We host a range of events that bring awareness to the diversity of cultures that exist among pharmacy students and other healthcare majors. During our annual Celebration of Life showcase, we were able to bring together different groups of students and communities through a very fun night of ethnic performances and delectable cuisines from all over the globe. Last year, we raised approximately $500 with an attendance of 80 individuals. All proceeds collected went to Manabi, which is an organization for South Asian women actively dedicated to advocating for survivors of domestic violence. Other exciting events we planned included our Pharmacists Without Borders event, in which a panel of medical and pharmacy students would provide insight on international volunteer and service possibilities, together with their own experiences abroad. We are also very excited to host our very own first Secrets to Interdisciplinary and Dual Degree event, educating younger students interested of possible dual degree programs through the Ernest Murray School of Pharmacy. The SNPhA committee was a new committee that was formed during the 2019 year that expanded from our previous COL, or Celebration of Lights committee, and our chapter definitely can't wait to see what great things we put together this upcoming year.
The Patient Outreach Committee is dedicated to screening and educating patients in the community setting on important health measures such as blood pressure, blood glucose, exercise, and diet. We also focus on improving medication adherence in our patient populations by engaging in medication reconciliation and reviewing patient medications under direct pharmacist supervision. We're able to make use of our didactic and clinical training as student pharmacists to make meaningful interventions in underprivileged communities. Last year, we were able to reach out to approximately 200 individuals through our BAPS Health Fair, Our Lady of Czestochowa Health Fair, and our Piscataway Senior Center Health Fair, just to name a few.
The members and chairs of our organization find participating in health fairs to be extremely rewarding because we're able to see the direct fruits of our hard work pay off in the form of optimizing outpatient care.
Over 800,000 Americans suffer from a stroke every year. No one is ready for the consequences of a stroke. They impact their overall mental health, the education, and our physical wellness. They not only impact the patient, but they impact the family around the patient. They impact the friends and so many other people that are involved in the lives of each of these individuals. To help these individuals and to prevent strokes, SNPhA has a stroke committee that focuses on telling the population about the risk factors of stroke. How to not be one of those individuals that unfortunately suffer from a stroke. How to well prepare yourself if you do suffer from a stroke and what actions may be taken. Today, Spanish is the fastest growing language in the United States. Through NHPA, or the National Hispanic Pharmacists Association, we aim to not only acknowledge this ethnic background, but understand the struggles of these communities. We bring in pharmacists, physicians, and nurses from this background and help them talk to us about the struggles that they face, about what we can do as a community to overall help them grow. One of our most famous events is the All Spanish to Me event. In this event, we not only bring these healthcare workers to discuss what they face and discuss how their everyday lives are, but we also have them teach us the Spanish language. And many students are more than happy to learn about the Spanish language. And it helps them become better physicians, better pharmacists, and overall better healthcare workers. Students are our future. They are the ones that help propel us forward. They are the ones that create an initiative. They are the ones that create a movement. In a high school like the one behind me, we have thousands of students who are underprivileged and underserved. Thousands of students who don't know what to do with their lives. Thousands of students who are asking themselves if they should go to college or not. A simple answer would be yes, but to these students there are so many other things hindering them going to college. And this is where we come together as SNPhA, as members of a community who have went to college and understand the importance of higher education, to come teach these students and say, hey, there is always hope. Don't look at your grades, don't look at what you've done, and realize that through hard work, I can become something bigger and help my community.
So in the fall, our biggest event was the 5K Zombie Run, which was a fun way to involve students to raise money for the American Autoimmune-Related Disease Association. And in the spring, one of our biggest events was our rose sale, which was a great way for students to buy roses for friends and family, but also to purchase roses for their professors as a way to show appreciation. We also had a lot of bake sales where SNPhA members were able to create treats with their friends as a way to make memorable bonding experiences.
Over the summer, we held our Care Package initiative, through which we raised $1,481 to help those in need during COVID-19. We were able to donate a total of 126 care packages containing face masks, a toothbrush, toothpaste, 2-in-1 shampoo and conditioner, snacks, a coloring book, and crayons for children to the Ozanam Family Shelter of the Catholic Charities in Metuchen, New Jersey, and the Center for Great Expectations in Somerset, New Jersey. We made 52 adult care packages containing 4 face masks each, as well as the supplies mentioned above, besides the coloring book and crayons. An additional 20 adult care packages for pregnant women, containing t-shirts, and another 54 care packages for children, containing 2 face masks each, all the supplies mentioned above, and a coloring book plus crayons. Fortunately, the local YMCA of Hamilton, New Jersey also joined in our effort and donated t-shirts to us, and we were able to provide t-shirts to the pregnant women at the Center of Great Expectations as they had requested. Furthermore, we were able to donate snacks and 72 hand sanitizers and 800 face masks to Union City High School, Franklin Park School, McPhee Elementary School, and Union City High School to help families in need.
School. You know, we have a lot of coaches, we have a lot of committee members. We are SNPhA and we lead!
We are SNPhA.
We are SNPhA.
We are SNPhA.
We are SNPhA.